wouldn't believe it looking around. We're just a few miles away from one of Washington's premier trout lakes. We're going to be fishing the fall season at Jameson Lake. So come on and join us and let's go fishing.
Didn't get tired out.
Feels pretty good. I'm hoping it's a big one. We'll see. But at least it's a fish.
Yeah. There you go.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh, get it. That looked like a big hit.
Better fish, Robbie?
Yeah.
Hoist them in.
Nice fish!
There
Woo!
we go.
There's a pan fry.
Never gonna smoke.
So that's a old goat lure right there. We've already
Nice,
got some
beautiful
big
fish.
on that lure. That's perfect. Well, everyone, it's a blustery late morning here on Jameson Lake. We've already caught a couple fish, lost a few fish. We're visiting with Julie Stilley of Jameson Lake Resort. Julie, thanks for taking us you're our guide on the lake today.
Well, I'm really glad to have you here today. I'm excited for this filming and to catch some fish. Our customers have been catching a lot of 1 to 2 pounders this month. So yeah, the fishing has been very, very good.
And Jameson Lake is a split season lake. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Jameson Lake is open the last weekend of April, so the 4th weekend of the month. Then we're open until July 4th, and then it closes again until October. And investigating with the Department of Wildlife, it's that the lake is it's deepest at 90 feet along the cliffs. And so when it gets really hot here, the fish, the meat can get a little soft.
Yeah. So it preserves the fishery, protects the fish.
Yes.
And come October 1st,
They're hungry.
red hot fishing, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah. Oh, wait.
Wish I could give you a chance.
Oh, baby. Oh, smack me right in the face.
Slapped you in the face. So you were telling us earlier that the Fish and Wildlife planted a bunch of little guys, and that would be one of these.
That would be one of those.
We're using no bait on our rigs. We're catching and releasing. We're going to get some of those bigger fish.
Yeah, we are.
On this trip, so we'll show everyone.
There's a tagged fish in here, and we're looking for him.
$5,000?
$5,000.
It's swimming around somewhere, folks.
We just need catch a couple really nice good fish before we have to go in and watch the Seahawks.
We're here at Lake Jameson, and we were invited by Julie to enjoy their lake. We caught a few trout today, a few small ones. We threw back some small ones. We're hunting for the big ones, and now we're about to enjoy lunch watching the Seahawks game.
There's all kinds of great mom and pop resorts here in Washington. I encourage you to check them out. Places like Jameson Lake, beautiful scenery, remote, secluded, and lots of fish. We got all morning, we're not using bait, so try to get big fish. Keep them busy, Robbie?
Yes, love it.
We're just culling out these little fish, right?
I have to get this other fish too.
All right, go get that
Excuse
fish.
me.
Yep.
I'm busy right now. This is what fishing's all about.
Wait till you find the big guys.
It's a little bigger.
That looks like it'll be a keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah? That'll be a keeper. Hand line him. That's a good holdover.
Nice minnow.
Jameson Lake is 457 acres. Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife are managing it for trout only, so only species listed are trout and sculpin. Bucket biologists, stay away from this lake. It has the potential to have some really nice fish, and we've seen some pictures of beautiful 18 to 22 inch fish caught just the past few days, and that's what we're looking for. Culling through all these little guys to try to get some of those big trophy fish. That's what we're looking for right there. Oh! All right, here we go. This is definitely a keeper. Just switched up, took the Rapala off, and put a natural flatfish on in its place. Good fish. That's what we're looking for. Much better. Oh boy. All right, that's a better fish. 13 inch on a flatfish. One of the products we're using today on Jameson Lake is it's called a long liner. It's from Angler Innovations. It's basically a sliding diver. Very unique design. There's a little clip right here, and it allows you to adjust the diver any place along your line, so you can have a setback 3 feet to 20 feet behind the diver. When the fish hits, it pops, and now that diver is free and clear, so the fish doesn't feel the weight of the divers. This is a 3-ounce weight in this case. You can have a little fine-tuning adjustment for big fish versus little fish here. When you're all set, you just put the clip back in and you're ready to go. Today on Tackle Talk, I want to talk about some strategies for trolling that we've been using. So we have 2 downriggers and we have 2 long lines out. First off, if you got a 2-rod endorsement and you're on a 2-rod lake, you should be using all your rods that you can. We have 1 downrigger going deep, down to about 20-25 feet. The other downrigger's down there around 12 to 15 feet. Our 2 long lines, we've got 1 ounce on each of those, and they're set back about 50-60 feet. So they're probably trolling around 5 to 10 feet deep, not very deep at all. So what we've done is we've covered the water column. The other thing we're using with our 2-rod endorsement, Robbie and I, we're switching up our gear. So we're always trying different gear on the rods, seeing what the fish are wanting, what they're not wanting. We've noticed through the morning, we've gone through various bites, and for a while one lure will be hot, they'll be going after it like crazy, and then next thing you know, it'll be a different lure that they're going after. So don't be afraid to experiment with lures. That's why we buy all this trout gear, right? And don't be afraid to stagger your depths to try to find the fish. Big fish of the day came on a long line, but the downriggers have been accounting for a lot of fish as well. So experiment, experiment, experiment. Oh, which one? Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. On the long line.
I saw that bite. Looks like a small fish, though. If he's still on it.
Monster fish, huh?
A little bigger.
Oh yeah.
He's a pink worm. beautiful trout.
That's that second size class that they planted, the 12-inch fish.
Yeah, looks nice.
All right.
Nice fish.
It's a keeper.
That?
No. Got a good one there, Robbie?
Yep. Feels like it. It's a nice fish.
Oh, look at
She's a keeper.
That's a good fish.
Right on time. Look at that quick release.
Nice fish on the Kikita. There we go. Kikita fly.
That even came off the clip.
Whoa, 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 there you go. That's a big fish. Holy cow.
That's a nice fish, Mike. Finally got a big fish.
Boy, that doubled over the rod, didn't it?
Yep. That's the fish we're looking for. Give me a tag, a red tag.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Wow.
Look at that beautiful fish. This
Yeah.
is what fishing is in Lake Jameson.
That is the fish we were waiting for today. Whew, man. No long arming on that guy. Beautiful fish, Rob.
This is the lure.
Just trolling it right off the surface.
Right.
Long line. A productive day on Jameson Lake in the fall. We did a ton of catch and release of the little fish. We were using barbless hooks and safely releasing those little guys. We did end up keeping a few because we had some bleeders, but this is a nice collection of 10 beautiful fish over a couple days fishing here at Jameson. What an amazing place to go fishing. You gotta come out here and check it out. We have had such a great time here at Jameson Lake Resort. I'm visiting with Jerry Day, one of the owners of the resort. Jerry, when is the season again for trout anglers?
Well, we open up April 23rd and we close July 4th, and then we open up again for the month of October, the 1st to the 31st.
And as you can see from our video, the fishing is lights out here in October. So Jerry, we want to thank you again for having us.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. And hopefully we'll look forward to meeting a lot more people.
Excellent.
All right, thank you.
We'll see you guys on the water and online.